Hi everyone, welcome to NDVA educational YouTube channel. Today Python program was print function. In this program first I will read the program requirement and explain it shortly. After that I will develop code according to this requirement by step. So coming to this program requirement, I read this program requirement and I will explain this shortly and I am understandably. So while seeing here in this example, they take input as 5. So here also in the program requirement they take integer n from the standard input. So it means we are taking one integer value as our input. So in this example, Hackerrank takes integer value as 5. So if we take 5 as our integer, we need to print from 1 to till the integer number. So if here we take 5, right, so 1 to 5 we need to print in a series. Coming to the sample input and sample output, here the integer value will be 3. We need to print from the 1 to 3. This is our requirement. If we take our input value as 10, we need to print our output as 1 to 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, like this we need to print our output. Here they provided on constraints also. Here n value in between 1 and 150. 1 and 150 also included. As I previously explained, this is a representation of inclusive range. So please remember every small point also, because that are useful in upcoming programs. So coming to this program coding, as we seen the previous program, write functions program, it is also similar. We are developing this code in function syntax only. So first I will define one function. So def, I will take series of some, I will this is the representation of function. So if we use def keyword, after the def keyword whatever we write, that is called function. We need to use brackets, then only that is the function. Then we need to use double dots. This is the syntax. Then coming to the next line, we need to develop our code. So I will use for loop for I in range of, if I use for loop, we need to in any program we need to take first input, right? As I previously explained in the previous program, I highlight where we need to take our input, right? So I will coming to the next line. So in between we need to develop code. Here first I will take our input n equal to int input of, this is my input in this program requirement. So if I use here return statement, I will print the function. If I use print here, I need to just write the function here. So previously I explained that. So if you don't understand, once you can go through the previous video also. So for I in range of, I will take 1 comma n plus 1. So here why I am taking 1 comma n plus 1, because previous problem I take just for I in range of n. So please remember here one point. The point is, in for loop we are basically using to get our requirement. So we can use for loop in any way to achieve our requirement. So here I am starting the number. So here the number will be starting from 1, right? So I will take 1 our range, I range is starting from 1. So n plus 1, why I am taking, defaultly if n value is 5, before number is, it will be iterate before number only. So if I take 6 before number is 5. So that is the program requirement. So that's why I am taking like this. Then I will print directly I. So in first iteration I value will be, so in this I provided this, I taking this range, right? So this range I will representing an example. So I starts from 1. comma ending from 6. So 1 to 6, it means we need to take 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 5 only. So before the 6 value we need to take our range. This is the our for loop behave like this, starting from this number and ending before this number. This is the range we are taking. So in first iteration I value will be 1. So coming to the code, this is only our code, main code. So here directly I print I value will be 1, so I print 1. Second, it will be terminate. After this condition will be terminated, means here I value will be incremented to 6, then only it will be terminate, then it comes to here. So coming programs, you will understand clearly how the functions concept working completely. So this is the easy program, right? So here it involves only simple level programming. So entire difficult level programming also, syntax anything not changed, just we have developed here code some more lines. After for loop terminate only, it will be going to the after the ending code, here they start new code, right? So it will be going to this code and read this thing and coming to the next lines. That is our main intention here. I will also explain that also. And in first iteration it will be print 1, and coming to loop, I value previously 1, right? It defaultly, if we didn't provide any increment or decrement value, it will be automatically increment to 1. So 1 will be 2. So coming to the print statement, next condition it will be print 2. Here as per this program it will be print like 1, 2, and going to the loop, and next iteration will be 3, and after that I am going to the loop, and next iteration it will be print 4, next iteration 5, and next iteration 5 increment to 6, right? So here 6 less than 6, that is true, so that is not true, then it will be not printed, directly it will be terminate the condition. If any code there here, I will say, if any code is present apart from here, if I value we are getting this, right, we can use that some I will provide a equal to a plus I will a plus I. Actually our requirement in this program till this line only. Here why I am explaining this line, after terminating this condition also we can use our extra requirement like this. If they terminate here, if I will previously initialize, a value will be 0, I will take initial a value is 0. If here first I value will be 1, right? After here printing I value 1, here a plus I, 0 plus I will be 1, right? 0 plus 1, 1. Here a will be 1. And next coming to the second iteration, I value will be 2. So here previously a value will be 1. Starting it is 0. After doing this operation it will be 0 plus 1, 1. So a value recently stored as 1. So 1 plus second iteration, here a will be 1, I will be 2. So 1 plus 2, 3. Like this we can perform our requirement as per our requirement. So as of now I will explain this requirement only. Coming problems I will explain some more in depth means after in one program you can maybe need to use after terminating this condition also we may need to use extra code. As of now this is not required. So I hope you all understand how for loop works. The main intention for this program was all all are need to understand the how function syntax follows and how loops are working. This is the main intention for this program. If anyone not understand the function syntax and how the loop works, you can comment the comment in comment section. I will be happy to explain again. So here if I am writing like this, it will be printed 1 2 3 4 5 like one by one. The output will be same 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, but it is there in horizontally, but it is there in vertical. So we need to print our output as horizontally. So I will write n equal to double quotes. This makes our output as one by one, not one by one, one after one. It will make end. If I write n equal to double quotes, it will make our output as one after one. So I will execute this one. So we are getting some not executed this code. So if I run this code, we can easily understand some errors are there. So I will check that. So here I used a equal to 0, right? This is not required in our program. Part of example I will explain that. So I will try to again run this requirement. Again it not executed. I will check here. So why this code not executed? Because we need to call this function. So we need to pass this input variable here, and we need to call this variable here also. That is the program function syntax, right? So this input only when passing through the function, then only that input value used in the code. So this is the input value. This input value we are passing through this function. After then only this input value is used in the code. Unless it will be not worked, as we are getting error, right? Here we are using print statement in the code, right? Then we directly we can use this as calling function. If you are using here a return statement, we need to print this thing. We need to print this thing. Here we are using a print statement, right? So here we don't need to use any print statement. In previous program I was using here return statement, so that we are using here print statement. In this program I am using print statement, so that here I am using here I am don't using any print function for this function to print. So why I am saying repeatedly? Because this is the main important point. If you know this point, we can easily solve any difficult programs, and we can face any function concepts in upcoming problems also. So please keep this in mind. So I will execute this. So now this code will be executed. There are 3 test cases there. Those all test cases are executed. So in this way we can write our code. This is the input. This will be our required output to print. By using this code, we need to achieve the requirement like this. If you provide any number, we can print our output like this. If I using this code in online editor, how it behaves I will show here. So I will copy this code. I will run here. Suppose if I enter, we have a chance to enter dynamically whatever input we are taking, but in the Hackerrank we don't have any chance to enter dynamically. It already sets the test cases, right? These test cases, they already predefinedly take whatever the input numbers they want to check. Those are all the test cases. So I will enter. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this until 20 it will be printed. So I will try to do this until 50. So it will be printed until 50. This is the our program requirement, and it will be achieved like this. We can parallelly practice in online editor. We can write only in this way is possible. We can write another way. We can check like this, then only we can perfect in any syntax or program. This is the main thing we need to do. Hope you all are understanding, and any doubts please ping in comment section. Thank you all. Thanks for supporting.